And I sort of looked around at me and I thought, heck, look at this, it stood up. I thought, I won't be able to go at that. I stayed in the truck and locked the doors. You know, it was just big. I couldn't believe it. The look of it was just like an ape. It was sort of crunched down like eating something. And it sort of caught my eye because it moved and looked around at me and it stood up through what it was eating away and took off. Greyish colour and full of hair. It was just long hair. It didn't like the lights.
As soon as the lights got on it, what did it do?
Stood up and looked round. Tell you what, it'd be 7 foot tall, maybe a bit more. I would like to attack it, I tell you.
You saw it face on?
As it turned as it come up and looked at me, it looked exactly like a big gorilla. Oh, hair, mate. It's really long, shaggy, grey hair. It's all sort of a brownish grey. And if it stood in amongst these trees here, the same colour as it, you wouldn't see it. Sort of a greyish brown, long, shaggy-looking, twisted-up hair. You
said you saw the face?
Yeah, I did. As he turned round to see me coming with the lights on him, he stood up. His eyes were sort of reddish, glow, sort of a glow on it, you know. I thought, heck, I'm not going near you. Because I'm not frightened of anyone, because I've done Alan combat. And I wasn't able to tackle that thing. No way. The arms, I reckon, it'd get you in one arm, it'd crush you.
How high did you say you reckon this thing was?
About 7, maybe a bit more. Had a big build. It was big. You know, you'd have to see it. I didn't have my phone on to take a photo. I wasn't going to get out of the blooming car. Tell you what, I've never seen anything like it.
You saw it, it got up, and then what did it do?
It just took off. I tell you what, it can move. It stood up and run.
And where did it go to?
Oh, it went down into the bush, down towards the highway.
The face looked like a gorilla?
Yeah, a big ape. Looked like a whopping great ape. Really short neck with all the hair hanging down over it and hanging down the back. Oh, it was just, looked like somebody got it and rolled him in a heap of blooming fat or something and tangled it all up.
The hair was sort of tangled?
Yeah. Couldn't see any ears, couldn't see nothing. The hair hung down over it. You couldn't see anything part of him, you know. You wouldn't know whether it was a male or female.
Did you think you were looking at an animal or a kind of human?
Well, when it was sitting down, I come up on it, I thought it was a human. But when it stood up, no way. But it was big, you know, big, ugly-looking thing.
Had you ever heard of stories in the area about this sort of a thing?
Yeah, and I just laughed at them. There's people called them a pillica Yowie. I used to laugh at them, but no, I tell you what, when I seen this thing this morning, I wouldn't laugh anymore. I'll tell you what, I was about 50 yards from it in the car, and I spun the car at him, and he looked around and seen me coming and up and off.